Okay, over here in Willow's kitchen, look at all the greens. Oh my gosh. I do have to do some trimming. I'm using vegetable stock. I need to change my knife. Oh, I need a bowl. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Right back. If you've watched any videos, you know, use the Rachel Ray it's not old, the old Rachel Ray bowl from younger boy. Okay, I'm going to trim this stuff, throw that out. I want to keep that. That's good. And this is good. I really don't want to get rid of any of that. It's all delicious. This is the bok choy. I'm just cutting it rather small. Excuse me. I'm very allergic today. Is that a word? Full of allergies. I know Chinese soups, they don't use celery in the soup. So anyway, I do. That's me. You're not really supposed to add it in Kung Pao, and they do. So they renovate their recipes, and most of the recipes you have here in, say, in Canada or whatever, not really authentic Asian recipes. That's why I'm not worried about it. I don't care about being authentic. Whatever. I'm authentic to myself. Ow! That was a nail. Oh, good thing I had acrylic on that. Daggone, you don't want a nail in that. What a soup! Oh, Paul's always getting mad at me. Get rid of that stuff. Toxic stuff, in the kitchen. Oh, just trying to get this going so I can have lunch and drink lots of water. Vegetable stock. I've got better than bouillon. I'm going to be adding a breast or a thigh and maybe a bone, a couple bones, and let it boil in here too. I'll get in the blue box later. But I want to give that a little whisk. Where's the whisk? When you need one, where's the whisk? Whisk, whisk, whisk. There we go. Now one thing they do, they add pepper. My hands are wet, so I don't have too much. But anyway, don't add too much pepper to anything. If you're sensitive to it, it'll give you diarrhea. I mean, it could be one way of being regular. Oh, did you have your pepper today? Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. Well, thank you. Thank you for asking. How lovely, right? When people care about your poop, it says that you're, yeah. I'll stop talking. Maybe. Oop, I didn't trim that one. And I didn't trim this one. So, I just did a video called New to Me. And it's, trim that either. I'm really lazy in this. I just want to get the soup done. That's really what it's about. It's on max. One broth. Doesn't matter which one, really. Okay, I know kale, right? You got to trim off the spine because it's bitter and it's nasty, and I didn't even worry about the last bits. Just throw it there. $2. I'll mush that up together. See, I watched all the chefs for so many years. I've been cooking since I was a kid. Well, baking anyway, since I was a kid. With me grandma. Grandma Morris, good cook. So, there we go. We've got all that without the spine. Got a couple more here. Any of you who eat kale on a daily basis know that you trim it. And if you haven't had kale, this is just really rough and fibery. I mean, you would think it's good for you, but like really, who wants to try? Because it's that. I've had it and it's just hideous. Maybe you're on a diet, you need to crunch on some vegetables. Maybe that would do it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to come back, trim these veggies and throw them in the soup, and I'll be right back. Because this is already at 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, cutting up this.
Pretty good.
So your parents had sausages, grandparents, yeah, every day. And they lived to, Grandpa was 99. Grandma was 97, wasn't she? Huh?
Good enough.
Grandpa was 99.
Pretty good.
Yeah. He only had dementia, oddly enough, right
died?
after she died. He went
Couldn't
back
handle
to childhood to a place where,
Couldn't handle it.
no, he could handle being with the chickens and all that stuff.
We had to retreat
Oh.
before a time before he knew her.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a dear little fella. He's such a sweet man. I used to think he was very tall and, you know, rugged, and he was rugged, all right.
Well, you probably entered heaven because you have to be in the mind of a child to enter the gates of heaven.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sweet man.
Little kid, Ray.
He's a sweet
Yeah,
guy.
he probably got up there pretty good.
Yeah, he loved his family, his God, his wife. My Lord, he loved her. He'd stand behind her. She'd do all the talking. Cute little thing. He'd stand behind her, though. Yeah.
She does all the talking.
Pretty much.
Step
Yeah.
back.
So I'm adding some peppers in here. Not very much, but do you know what I'm going to do with this? Because it's supposed to be like an Asian soup, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I added the better than bouillon, and I stirred it into the vegetable broth. So now it's chicken broth. So you really can start with anything. I'm going to add more broth in a minute because I have to have enough. Oopsie.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes in here.
No. This is for like more of a Chinese soup. I'm gonna add some wontons after, but I'm gonna add some shredded chicken. Right? Do you want me to add shredded chicken? No, but do you know why? Protein. Because I want high protein, right? I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow. This is already pre-washed. I'm not gonna use all of it though, just a little bit.
Anne was pretty cute this morning.
Yeah, well,
Just jumped.
it's on. And was cuddly.
Yeah, she jumped on me, purred like a motor,
She does that.
slept on me for a while.
Oh, she's a lover, that girl. She is such a lovey.
It made my sleep it up.
Isn't that nice? Okay, so a lot of Asian soups use mushroom. Well, where'd you go? I'm talking to him, and I'm talking to you guys as well. I use cremini, right?
Yes.
Cremini or what? Baby
Mushrooms?
portobello.
Mushrooms.
Blue box. Can you put these actually? I just opened some. You put these in the blue box out on the porch for me, thank you. I need that slotted spoon. Where did you go? Somebody took my spot. I'm gonna have a fit. Okay, this is pretty full. I'm gonna bring you over, cause yeah. Wait, look in there. Yeah, right. Now I'm gonna have a little bit of soy in the end, not now. I want the vegetables to boil. Now, the different thing with Asian food is frying and fat. A lot of oil, a lot of salt. Mine, no oil, no salt. So the soy would be at the very end, and each person can add it to the top of their soup. If they want oil, they can add that to the top of their soup. Do I have room for all this kale? My word. I don't know, I might have to use it. Some of it now, some of it later. I think that's what I'll do. We all know spinach will wilt down. I'll come back in a minute. Okay, see, we've got a real boil going on, and that's a good thing. Well, kind of a real boil. Just about a real boil. I thought it was. I'm going to add some ginger. Garlic, I mean. Garlic is super healthy, as we all know. I'll come back. And I got some ground ginger in a paste sort of thing. I'm going to get a little bit wild, add 3/4 of a tablespoon. Usually I go way less, but I've used enough in what I call Asian soups now. So this would be a really good pick-me-up soup. Come and take a look at the condition of it. The cooking. No onions yet. I may change my mind. Celery, mushrooms, peppers, spinach, bok choy. We're going to add the kale. It's been chopped sort of fine, not really, but anyway, my way of fine. And at the very, very end, I'll put you over here. The very, very end, I'm going to cut off this other bok choy. It's got a different name. It's in Asian, it's called something else. Grown in Mexico though, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm just going to chop up this and come back. We're just chopping up the bok choy as tightly as we can. They are really good, but they do have a little bit of bitterness. So I didn't use a lot. I'll throw those in. got to boil. That's a good thing. But you know, a lot of Asian soup, like Asian food, is not really totally cooked because that's the goodness. So if I overcook in this pot with the broth, it's not going to be a bad thing because all the goodness is in the broth. Like I said, I'm going to add cooked wonton to each person's bowl. It's not super colorful. That's okay. Fine with that. And if you want to add more celery, more something, you can add whatever you want, right? If you want to add onions, add onions. If you like, I love the condition of the kale. It's just pretty condition. No, texture. That's what I mean. Thanks, Will. You opened my tuna for me. So this is a really thick, spindly, slurpy. This is me a slurpy soup. I'm gonna take a taste of that broth. Tell you what it's like. If you need something. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, same spoon. My family. They don't care. Oh, that's really good. Yum. We were gonna do Mary something or another's Brown's chicken, I think it's called. But I said no. Went ahead and made the soup, and I'm down. My back is so bad. Oh, I shopped everywhere. So those videos are coming up. I'm gonna turn this bad puppy down to 2. So still gonna have a high kick to it. It'll be just low and slow. I'm gonna add some shredded chicken, and that's it. That's what's for dinner, y'all. Hosted by Kimmy's Kitchen and more. Bye for now.